We've got Trooper's first time bitless, and we are going to go over some exercises to see how well he's going to do. We are actually using a shanked hackamore. I like to call this like a question mark shank. Anyway, but it's got about 2.5 inches worth of shank to it, so it's got about 10.5 to 15 pounds worth of pressure. Exercise number 1 is going to be giving laterally. So you're going to use, that was constant pressure. You want to use intermittent pressure until he gives. Okay, so your hand is going to go from here all the way up here to your withers, and you're going to bump, 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 bump until he gives. There, that wasn't great, but let's do it 5 more times. So reach up. And there, give him a big pet. So he understood how the pressure worked on that one. All right, let's go again. Just reach up, grab, and hand all the way over there. That was better. Give him a little dip, little dip. There we go. All right. He's licking and chewing. He's getting that idea. Let's do it on this side. Ready? And let's ask for the give. And, oh, that was much better. He's just getting the idea a whole lot better. We want to do it until a little bit stiff. Now that was not a good place to stop because he moved. So let's go right back to it. There we go. Good. Give him a little pet. Tell him that was good. Licking and chewing. Okay, let's go one more time. Ah, that was excellent. Give him a big pet and let's go to the other side. We do on one side, we do on the other. And he's responding so much better. There you go, good.
Good boy.
All right.
He does a whole lot better on this side.
Yeah, every horse will have one side that they usually do a little bit better than the other. So use intermittent pressure, bump, 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 bump until he gives. There we go, that was that big give. All right, one more time. Bump, 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 bump. Good. Ah, that was excellent. See how he's giving his head without you having to pull on it. All right, that means he's understood how to give laterally. This exercise is the low backup. So what we're going to do is you're going to put your hands on either side of the reins so they're even, and you're going to aim low. So what that's doing is that's putting direct pressure, and we want him to back up. Every time he backs, release and say good. And we want him to eventually tuck his nose in and give to the pressure on his nose. So let's continue to do backup. Let's do a low backup. So tell him back, back. So we want him to back just off his nose. Now he's giving to you nicely. Add pressure and get that step and release. Good. So the low backup is going to be the first of our backups, and we want to keep going with the lot. Right, low back up until his nose gives, and back, 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 back. Release each step. There, that was a nice give. You have to pay attention to what his head's doing, but that was the low backup. There you go, good. Next exercise is what we call the high backup. So this is where your hands are actually going to be when you're going to be riding. So the really important thing is that they back up. So now they know to put their nose down. Now they need to put their nose in while you're backing up with your reins where they would be if you're riding. So next we're going to go to the high backup. You're going to stand over here and you're going to make even pulls with both sides. Ready? Even pulls. Keep going until that nose tips in. Pull, pull, pull. Back, back, back. Don't stop there until the nose tips in. Now you've got to use your opposite hand, which is going to be this one, to keep his head straight. There you go. Come on, one more step. And release. Good boy. Not completely, but he's got the licking and chewing, so he's knowing that better. Let's continue with the high backup. Ready? And you need to say the words back.
Back. Back.
As soon as you get a step, release. And remember, intermittent pressure. Pull, pull, pull. Come on, pull, pull, pull. There you go, and release. Good. Step. And intermittent pressure, intermittent pressure. You need to say back, back. And get him to back up straight. Back. This is going to be harder to do. Come on. Get his head straight. There you go.
Back.
All right. Back. Back. Get one step. Come on. One more step. Good. And release. There you go. You're going to have to work on that high backup because you have to be able to back off a bitless in order for this to work. So we did lateral flexing, and then we did the low back up, and there we did the high back up. And that's really a good idea to get him used to bitless. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. And if you enjoyed the video, give us a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And remember, to see more, check out our playlist.